Всем привет! Добро пожаловать на мой канал. Сегодня будем продолжать играть в Hogwarts Legacy. Надеюсь, сегодня ничего мне не отрыгнет, не поломается. Правда, они там игру обновили. Но будем надеяться на лучшее. Я хотел ноутбук переставить в другое место, чтобы не видеть. Ну ладно, не сегодня. В другой раз. Погнали. На всякий случай. Так. Потом идем к Себастьяну. Это было. Я затянулась.
Revelio.
А что там можно где-то? Где-то фигня находится. Огонек. Да, там еще выше бежать. А у вас астрономическая башня. Ну, похоже.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Мне лень читать.
Aloha Mora.
Ага, спасибо. Да. Но они хоть дороже стоят.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
А там еще выше куда-то можно. Ну, Hogwarts огромный, да?
Revelio.
Вот тут бабочка где-то будет. Ай, короче. Такие испытания пройти надо. Мерлина. Где-то бабочка есть. Прикольно, да?
Revelio.
Как туда попасть? Ладно, пойдем на задание. О, фига себе. Не открыто. Ай-ай. Конечно, может лучше пешком ходить.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Над горой, по-моему, не могу пролететь. Можно типа животных половить. И там переделывать надо было, да? Чтобы их поймать. Надо было это левиотто. Нижний поставим. Невидимка. И вот это. Что-то вообще редко поймал, да?
I'll look after you. Leviosa. Settle yourself. I mean, you know
Вот как
how.
можно разводить, да?
Revelio.
Где-то еще были, нет, птички эти?
Leviosa.
Оп,
Professor Howard will never believe this.
я что-то видел там, сверкало.
Revelio.
Ай.
Revelio.
Well, if we're talking peace,
Sold some baby Nicholas the other day. Fetched a small fortune. You always get more when they're small.
А я же тут был уже.
You come to the wrong place.
Прикольно. И не поняли, да, что произошло. А мне теперь две этих одинаковых получилось. Так, одна у меня какая? Такая, да? Что надо сделать? Да? 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 Это беспонтово две одинаковые ставить. Они же заняты все равно будут. Так, тогда эту поменять. А эту. А эту. А эту. И показать им, где это. Ракетин.
Expelliarmus. Defenders. Protego. Descendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Defender. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Есть тут животные.
Aloha Mora.
О, как раз это сова. Здесь вокруг горы лететь надо. Ну полетим вокруг горы, значит. Да нет, до него далеко или нет?
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share. You made it.
Поспал.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out.
Revelio.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch.
And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen
Как
to
этот
me?
почтальон,
She's
блин,
my
бегаю.
sister.
Туда-обратно.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate.
Revelio.
Digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. The only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Descender! Accio!
Let's get this over with. Do you think this is funny?
Expelliarmus! Descendo! Accio!
Move of the cow. No! You've made your last mistake.
Descendo. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Stop by.
Protego.
Stop it!
Accio.
Arrogant!
Expelliarmus. Descendo.
Get accustomed to that!
Прохожу зону бегать.
Descendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Protego.
I will make you pay.
Descendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Such Arresto momentum.
No!
Protego.
I will make you pay.
Descendo.
I'm worried about you.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
I won't rest until...
Little moon calf, far from home, eh?
Arresto momentum. Defendo. Confringo.
No! Why drag this out longer than...
Glacier. Confringo.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Тут я сейчас новую фишку увидел, можно типа заморозить, подойти, что-то там сделать. Подожди, а там же ничего не собрали, да? Там же дофига чего от них остаться должно было быть.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have
Revelio.
stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor
Revelio.
centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
А сам что, не хочешь походить, что-то поделать? Не, сундучки потом будем собирать.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn.
Revelio!
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Я приехал сюда за знанием, а теперь меня переполняет желание помочь. Сомнения терзают душу. Такое чувство, словно моя магия жаждет исцелять, а я не позволяю ей. Неужто надежды нет? Неужто угрызнение совести будет терзать меня всю оставшуюся жизнь? Как смотреть этим людям в глаза и притом знать, что я могла бы облегчить их страдания? Сегодня снова видела мужчину, напомнившего мне отца. Он покинул лагерь. Разве плохо было бы ему помочь? По-моему, это позволило бы не только применить мое особое умение для блага дела, но и узнать много нового.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Я уже вторую неделю в лагере, каждый день приводится новых больных. Врачи, маглы и даже наши целители стараются сделать для них все возможное. Скорбь почти осязаема. Те, кто отправился от чумы, никогда не отправятся от боли и утраты. Лихорадка пройдет, кожа заживет, но печаль останется в сердце навечно. Я видела мужчину, который, как и мой отец, потерял ребенка. Это невыносимо. Мне хотелось хоть немного облегчить его старания. Я начинаю думать, что остальные неправы. Я способна помочь этим несчастным, на мой взгляд, оставить их страдать не менее жестоко, чем избавиться от мук.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Это заставить, короче, исчезнуть, да, наверное. Не? Или поджечь.
Confringo!
Тоже нет. Себастьян, хорош пялиться, куда-то непонятно.
Revelio!
Ага. А это типа не раздевается?
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio.
А это и надо что сделать? Пукнуть, да?
Accio.
Ой.
Levioso. Revelio.
Да, то ли я дурак, то ли мои лыжи не едут. Себастьян, ты, бля, поможешь, нет?
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Чего-то вдруг ОБС откис, блин. Бывает. Звук же все есть везде, да? Вот я тут, блин. Да. Да. Ну хорошо. Тогда погнали дальше. Хорошо увидел, блин. Сразу практически.
Why would the door lead us here?
Оп.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
А что теперь? Завершить основные задания. Мне надо вообще переместиться в деревню, продать шмот. И я не понял, кому там этих зверьков продавать-то? У меня же их уже куча, правильно? А надо еще двоих посадить, короче, этих.
Sometimes it seems all right.
Well button, Casa. After duck, do not tell anyone.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Продал.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
А я, по-моему, и должен был ее продать, потому что... Потому... Ну, она с этой штукой, короче, урон повышает.
What can I do for you today?
Поэтому забирай.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Так, а кто мне задание надо было? Где я получу эту фигню? Левиоса этого. Блин, раздобудьте ядовитую тентактулу и испытайте ее в деле. Где ее взять? И растения продают, тут растения где-то. Да, пробуем туда добежать. И без понятия, где те растения брать, блин.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
А это кошечка.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't...
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
Фи, жабьи бородавки, волосы тестера, мех пушистиков. Короче.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
Вупер. Пирот Диди Кола, блин.
You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say.
Короче.
I'll not mind
Мы
seeing
потом
you
это
here
насобираем.
again. Consider yourself welcome.
А они что, типа не прирученные? О, нюхлер.
Rebellion.
Нормально в магазине бабки. Так, ладно, где можно купить там всякие штуки, непонятно. Так, парикмахерский салон, который управляет, где можно делать модные прически. Магазин одежды. Магазин спортивных товаров. Алименты. А где купить травы-то всякие? Блин, зашибись, я не могу дальше задания проходить, если не соберу эти хрень.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Я хочу сначала дойти до своей фигни. Я никогда не узнаю, блин, есть там эти или нет. Где взять эту мандрагору, блин?
Hello, be with you in a bit.
На...
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Когда я готовить-то буду, а?
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Да, летать по деревне.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Исследовать я хочу уже, когда будут у меня все животные, и так далее. А сейчас можно так поделать. Что было, не? Кулум, я тебе точно говорил, старый Сквид, занял на тебя зуб после той истории с туалетным заклятием умора, кстати говоря. Просто имей в виду, тебе надо быть начеку. Он знает, что ты задумал новые шалости и предпримет все возможное, чтобы тебе помешать. Так то и хуже. Не удивись, если он пробрался к тебе в сарай и сделал что-нибудь с инструментами. Я не могу сделать так, чтобы тебя не поймали, но могу хоть бы попытаться защитить тебя от вреда. Твоя хулиганистая Джокаста. Тут лабиринт есть, да? Тенька, блин. Я читаю как печенка.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Я сейчас в наглую так
I should
говорю.
investigate.
Ну что вам делать?
Protego! Descendo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Defendo!
Stop it!
Accio!
Oh, look at you. Well done. There's the student from the town.
Expelliarmus! Descendo! Accio! Protego!
Why can't I hit you?
Is that the best
Defendo!
All defense and no offense.
Arresto momentum.
I've never seen a wizard use magic like you. You think you're so stealthy.
Confringo! Defendo! Protego!
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
You think
I won't rest until you're dead. I will make you pay.
Так, мне надо что сделать? Так. Лысый, стой. Я запарился. Горящего врага, да?
Run, Rockwell, you're...
Incendio! Arresto momentum. Confringo!
I won't rest.
Glacius! Protego!
Я хочу поиздеваться над ними.
Arresto momentum. Confringo! Incendio!
You're like
Protego!
Your time is short, child.
Expelliarmus! Defendo!
I will make you pay. I'll bury
Accio.
you in it.
Expelliarmus! Descendo! Defendo! Protego!
Блин, не успел.
I won't rest. Dead.
Здесь, наверное, надо сделать, короче, другое. Сюда поставить. Эту. А здесь поставить. Эту. Вот так, да. Ну, притори тоже использовать. Ой.
Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Надо убить, потому что...
Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Defendo!
А чем и ничего не происходит?
Incendio!
Гаси.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
Да. Где враг-то?
Revelio.
If it ain't, I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. I'll get that goblin helm back. Hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Descendo.
Ой, промахнулся.
Defender. Aloha Mora. Levioso.
А я же сделал левёту.
Everything's all right now.
Что это за зеленая хрень стала, блин, появляться? Раньше же не было.
Poachers. Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Что такое? Ой.
Real quick, go down easy.
Oh, what's the line?
Ну давай, давай.
Confringo. Descendio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Is it you who's been casting a spell to get my claws out? Protego. Incendio.
Ringo!
Die.
I think that one hurt. You'll Peter out soon
Incendio.
enough.
Where's that goblin helm, you little feet?
Protego.
Ой, нифига себе собака.
Incendio. Confringo.
Keep your body buying curses to yourself.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Incendio.
You last that long. A student who is afraid to use the dark arts. How?
Defendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Levioso.
You dare shoot me!
Confringo.
Reducto!
Descendo.
Reducto!
Пираты.
Levioso. Protego.
Oh, ponytail! Treating me like I'm not a problem.
Expelliarmus. Defendo.
What have you done? Reducto!
Accio. Levioso.
Stop this buffoonery!
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
The beasts are safer now.
Так, надо все собрать, да?
Revelio.
Всем привет, кто заходит на просмотре. Это на что можно собрать? Заходит, точнее, на трансляцию. А это я уже обновлял. А насколько на единичку и на падение на 4 падает?
Revelio.
Где-то лежит сундук еще. Теперь можно открывать зверьков. А, тут.
Aloha Mora.
Когда дошло, как замки открываются, тогда легко. Поначалу это жесть какая-то
Which one
была.
of you is biscuit?
Что? Да ладно. Вы что, прикалываетесь? Ой. Вот здесь, короче, переделаем эту штуку. Так, это будет сюда. Это будет сюда. Это будет сюда. А это будет сюда. Да что вы бегаете, а?
Revelio.
Это будет дальше, да?
I'll look after you.
И кто это был? Лунтенок, не лунтенок? Как мне вообще узнать об этом?
There. Not going to hurt you. Revelio.
Давайте вы ко мне будете подбегать, а не я за вами носиться.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
Как мне понять, кто из них печенька?
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
Как мне понять вообще, кто у меня там в этой сумке? Лунтенок. Пец. Меня разводят или что? Или я зря их всех ловлю?
Revelio.
Блин, ты не мог в клетку зайти, короче, и словить их всех, и потом это... Печенька-то где?
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we?
Что это за артефакты? Вот раньше их не было, этих артефактов. По стелсу можно сейчас будет этих долбануть?
Incendio. Descendo. Glacius. Descendo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio.
Жестоко, да. Не задание выполняешь больше, а это берешь этот. Что тут такое?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Охереть.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo.
О, вроде как победил их. А там еще какие-то непонятные, да?
Defender, Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
А язык такой же получается, да? Ничего нового. Ну что же, так странновато, да, выглядит? Ну, такие артефакты непонятные иногда. С чем связанное, без понятия. Ай. У.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she
Печеньку спасли.
frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Бум-бум-бум-бум-бум. Блин, мне что, в интернет лезть, чтобы узнать, где взять эти мандрагору гребаную? Ну пофиг, задания другие у астрономии. Посетите занятия Облина. Я там был, по-моему. Главное родство, вот. Хочу с Себастьяном добить задание. А дает за что-то за это? Нифига. Где это находится? В Хогвартсе. Надо, наверное, покушать, блин.
You can't imagine how
Прерваться.
inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio.
Так, ну чё, я думаю... А это большой зал, типа, да? Да. Потолок большого зала был заколдован, чтобы имитировать небо над замком. Прикольно, да? А тут эти сидят, типа, да? Тут профессор Дамблдор. Так привидения что-то не летают. Ладно, задание. Блин, чеснок этот. А тут не ваши внешние виды.
Brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
По двери пройти-то надо. А я же туда сразу могу переместиться, я же там как раз... Мне повезло, что я туда ходил. Как раз вот сегодня был в начале стрима. Так, ну окей, посетим астрономию. Наверное, эту часть я завершу. Покушаю, и тогда можно поесть. Ой, начать дальше играть. Может
And
быть.
your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Такой пришел, блин, на занятие.
Ladies,
Убийца, блин.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Да. Небо покажут.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
И чё?
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Бегай туда, сделай это, сделай то. Туда бегу.
Called to use a telescope. It's a dog, isn't it?
Понял. А вон.
Revelio. Confringo.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Что дальше?
A pristine night for
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
По всему один из них может быть прямо здесь, в Хогвартсе. Мы могли бы использовать его для поиска скрытых созвездий.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Revelio.
Не помню, для чего эти таранки нужны были.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Понял.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course.
Revelio.
It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Блин, я хотел собрать эту фигню, а не эту.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library...
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
There's the table. I think you should be on it. The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Масштаб.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Лира.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Что я получил в итоге? Найдите... ну, заходись.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Ну вот, наверное, Опа! Внешние виды можно менять, да? Ну так-то прикольно. Так, коллекции, инвентарь, снаряжение. Вот тут у нас... Ну... Бла-бла-бла. А что это зачем? Ну прикольно, да, что они делают, что можно поменять там щетку, что не всю игру с одной кататься. Так не прокатывают. Так много уже собрали всего, да? Угу. Чары ареста момента оказывают на врагов тот же эффект, что и проклятие. Проклятые враги получают повышенный урон. Я хочу сначала, ну, таланты начать тратить, когда уже это... О, вот эту можно взять, да? Это тоже можно было бы взять на самом-то деле. Не, это пофигу. Блин, музычка такая прикольная, да? Вот это можно взять. Чтобы разблокировать этот талант, необходимо использовать заклинание трансформации. Фига себе, я такого не умею. Ну и все, потому что я хочу вот это вот. Мучение им всем. Ну и все тогда, наверное. Сейчас я... Что тут сейчас произойдет? Обновлено, обновлено. Если я зайду на снаряжение. Метла. О, шустрик. Танец в ночи. Прикольно, то есть еще скины всякие разные для метел будут, да? Для метлы. Окей, тогда все, вот игра сохранилась. Мы ее тоже сохраняем. Оп. Я очень доволен, что ни хрена не отрыгнуло. Ну, почти. Один раз там было что-то непонятное. ОБС заглючил, решил. Но вроде как сейчас все нормально, вот. Так что вот, иду покушаю. И, наверное, через часика полчасика, может, еще заскочу. Вот битрейтом. Так, соканул битрейт только что теперь? Я надеюсь, что не тормозил, не глючил нигде. Всё, всем спасибо, кто смотрел, кто доходил. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. Спасибо за просмотр.